Ladies, gentlemen, esteemed non-binaries, and furs. Trashkin all, good evening and welcome to Trash Here Gaming. I'm your humble host, Raspa Trash Bear, and today we're getting right back into Skyrim. Yep, it's your perfectly normal, friendly neighborhood by Raccoon on the spectrum. Now that is pretty. You know, I suppose it's been a minute. I suppose we should drop off those grasses for the chief. Gonna be quite a hike, but hey, it's not that far now that we know the way, right? Yeah, all the way over there. How the heck is that marked? Oh, I see. My brain went, why is there a second mark? There's nothing else tracked. Why mark? I suppose from there it's either time to maybe hit the books, or proceed to the center of the map and invoke some hostilities. You know, we've been meandering a minute here. Well, I'm not too terribly amped up to end the run. You know, some opening hostilities might be a good idea. Hey boys, how's it going? Gonna be a while before that's done. Ah, there's Torbjorn. Torbs is currently putting on the dish is empty about half an hour after he gets a share of wet food. Generally he gets a can to a can and a half a day, half a can at a time. On top of all you can eat kibble. Somebody really likes putting on the Starvation Act. I don't know why. This is my being bearer. This how he be. Quiet day on the ash wastes. I wonder if those whale songs are niche. Huh? That's unusual. I have learned a thing today. I suppose we're right next to the Temple of Mirak. We might as well start off the hostilities. I've been putting it off for what? 3-4 episodes? I mean, the irony of this game is 9 times out of 10, your biggest problem is a mage bright enough to keep out of your reach. And in the meantime, no reason we can't drop off these grasses for the god dance. How's it going? Good day to you too. Here's a scarf.
Grass. Later we burn. Now, final task.
Okay.
Then you Trashkin.
What do we need?
At Nords, sell thirsty bears. Live by water. Bother Trashkin. We fight. You strong. You help. No more bad Nords.
You want me to kill people?
They come fight us. We fight back now.
Alright.
Fight. Rocha.
Pretty sure this is just the surprise somebody told me about, but... I mean, I got a door save. I can always back out. Alright, since we're not making a beeline for the town, I'll entertain it.
Time to end this little game.
Finish this!
Well, they definitely got the standard banded equipment.
Enough!
Awaits you.
That's all you've got! You'll pay for that! God!
Of course you didn't wander into the scrap, Chief. Of course. Lost a little bit of respect for you. Yeah, well, I think I got a little bit of reading after this. I just want to make sure I didn't get bamboozled. As Basidia is wanted. Oh, no wonder that took you so long. You might be asking, Rasp, there was no ruling about spears in the rules. To which my nature is, I don't want to invoke extra wrath of the Trashkin.
You strong. All Trashkin stronger with you. But maybe you too strong. Too strong.
Slow down, I don't want to hurt you.
Always fight strong. Old chief strong. Me stronger. You stronger. Fight me.
Well, someone for a chance. That was a trip. Uno momento, Trashkin. I feel I'm missing something here. Well, Trashkin, looks like both sides can be engaged with. If you finish one before the other, you're locked out. There doesn't appear to be a benefit to either side, except one might get you a trainer. Which, eh? You know what? I'm packing up my goods and I'm heading up the hill to the temple. Solstein is a strange island. I seldom know what to do about it. Alright, let's see what this wackadoo rebuilding things is up to, shall we? That's a lot of dead dragon. That's... 2 is actually alarming. Freight? Oh boy, that's a lot of dead dragon.
And when the world remembers, that world will cease to be.
You must leave this place! You there.
Hello.
What brings you to this place? Why are you here?
Well, a couple of folks tried murdering me.
I am
may I ask
Frea
who you
of
are?
the Scar. I am here to either save my people or avenge them.
Okay. So I'm guessing from the
I
compulsion.
am unsure. Something has taken control of most of the people of Solstein. It makes them forget themselves and work on these horrible creations that corrupt the stones, the very land itself.
Okay, I'm listening.
My father, Storm, our shaman, says Mirak has returned to Solstein, but that is impossible.
Okay, so Merrick's already tried to kill me.
Then you and I both have reason to see what lies beneath us. Let us go. There is nothing more I can do here. The tree stone and my friends are beyond my help for now. We need to find a way into the temple below.
Okay. What do you know about
His
Merrick?
story is as old as Solstein itself. He served the dragons before their fall from power, as most did. A priest in their order. But unlike most, he turned against them. He made his own path, and his actions cost him dearly.
Ah,
The stories say he sought to claim Solstein for himself, and the dragons destroyed him for it.
so tell
We
me
have
your
lived
people.
on Solstein for many generations.
Uh-oh.
We tried to serve.
Hold up. Whoa, boys, what you doing out?
He grows ever near to us.
Well, we're not letting her go alone.
I must not fail my people. There are few of us left unaffected. My father's Storm. I fashioned an amulet to guard me against if I cannot find a way to save them. There is no
Alright,
hope.
let's
for-
rock.
Are you ready to help me now? We should not delay. We should check these rooms for supplies before heading further into the temple.
Way ahead of you. Oh, that is... Oh, that is just cruel. I mean, I knew somebody around here was bound to combine those cages with fire, but... yikes, man.
Find them!
You good?
The evil in this place must be rooted out.
Agreed.
We must be careful in these ruins. Traps can be anywhere, and there will likely be many. Mirak was trying to take power here, and protect himself in the process.
I don't like that noise.
I do not wish to imagine the kinds of things that happened in this chamber. Who are the poor souls trapped in these cages? What tortures did they suffer at Mirak's hands? Was it in service to the dragons? Or for his own purposes?
I'm gonna go with own purposes.
Look up there. I think I see something.
Looks like a throne to me.
Stairs are knocked out. I have no doubt that it's way up. You may find something. I shall look around. We can proceed when you are ready.
Well, let's see if we got a clear path up there. Oh, so we do. Ah, not so much.
Impressive. Was it worth the effort?
Find them!
Ah, shit. Oh, hey, you got to keep your head. Lucky you. That's a rarity these days. Ah, you can keep your grass pods. Those are common as dirt down here. Out in Solstein. Let's get a better look at that throne. Oh, hey. Don't mind if I do. Eh, keep your magic items.
Who's there? Who's
great.
there?
Now it goes. You goof one in the sneak room and they're all on top of you. Or occasionally they just decide to trigger line them, and it doesn't matter how stealthy you were or weren't, they're up. Nice try. Up. Huh.
Where did you come from? I'm but you left me with no choice. I'm sorry, but you left me with no choice.
Yeah, why not? Night night. I think that's everybody. Alright, let's go. Which reminds me, this is going a little too well. And we keep it moving.
I'm not going down there. It would be foolish to attempt it. You have a much better chance.
Well, Freya, you ready?
Thank you. Mirak took great pains to make it difficult to reach him, it seems.
Ah, you'd think
Let us
that. I
hope
didn't take a
that is the
single
last of his
slice.
traps.
Obviously, he went for quantity, not quality of traps. Nothing wrong with pendulum blades, but leave a lot to be desired. Huh, that's a first. Just gave up immediately. Pre-deaded, you might say.
Find them! Mirak, help me.
Oh, Master Cultist, huh?
This was a foolish mistake, outsider. I thank you for your protection, Allmaker.
Yeah, we're hearing a lot of terms we don't generally hear in Skyrim proper, but fair enough. Alright, let's see what nonsense they got for us down
I must not
here.
fail my people.
Agreed.
I do not know what it is Mirak learned that gave him reason to turn on his masters.
Who
His
knows?
path seems to have been a
Hmm.
I wonder if we will find some answers to what happened. Where did you come from?
Sadly, Skeletonies do not have a greater form.
Who's there? I'm sorry, but you left me with no choice.
I mean, it's good delivery, just like, I feel like they rushed the voice lines a little, like, maybe short
Interesting.
changed a
This
fair
may be
bit of
worth exploring.
the DLC characters. I get it, they're probably under time crunch, but at the same time, you know, it's a little sad that they didn't give it the polish that maybe it deserved. Oh.
The
Well,
unworthy
fortunately,
flee before the
we have a door
master's
save,
power.
so
I must not fail my people. I do not know what it is Mirak learned that gave him reason to turn on his masters. But his path seems to have been a cruel one. I wonder if we will find some answers to what happened so long ago. All Maker, protect me! What was that?
skeletons. Not long on perception checks, I tell you what. Irony. That was a terrific trap trip. Freya, I gotta admit, that was impressive. And this time, sake of expediency.
Interesting. This may be worth exploring.
Indeed. Huh. Didn't notice this the first time. Let's see where it leads us.
I suspected there would be something down here. Do you know those spells already?
I might. Generally, they don't summon Anorax for reasons. They tend to be explosivo. Oh, hello. There was a WAF here all along? Huh. Well, that's what I get for just trusting that the cage will be a straight shot, huh? Do 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 do. Oh, you got another pair of cultists to deal with.
Find them.
Now you're mine.
All Maker, protect me!
Your false rain.
And
My false rain. What rain? I'm not in charge of anything. Oh, except some guilds. Yes, those. That's it. Nothing else. I mean, the organizations I'm in charge of basically run themselves because that's how they wrote them.
how much deeper can this be? I have
No
been
idea.
told that Mirak's power was great, but to have built so large a temple, it cannot be much farther now. I feel it in my bones.
Alright, well, let's get this over with, shall we?
Mirak turned against the dragon, but to display the remains in such a manner as this. Something feels wrong. Brace yourself! I will strike like a hawk!
Oh, you have a name. Good for you.
And so it ended.
Well, that's mine now.
The evil in this place must be rooted out.
Oh, we have a key, fortunately. And they won't let me take their axe. Fair enough. Did I just grabbed an art helmet for no reason. A lot of god posts in here. I thought that was a lockpick for a second.
I knew it. A secret passage in the dining area just opened up. This must be it. Let us move quickly.
That's a lot of Alfear and Frostmirn. I will, of course, happily take all of it. Look.
I wonder if there is something here that tells the story of Mirak.
Could very well be.
Nothing but ruined books. I do not
looks that
recognize
way.
this statuary. We passed by a few of them earlier, but
Sure.
they are becoming more frequent as we get further in. I do not like this place. It almost looks as if these statues will come to life at any moment.
What's with that
We
frosty
must find
magical
out what is
nonsense
at work
there?
here.
Fair. Alright, let's make with all due haste.
It is eerily quiet. I do not suspect that will be the case the further we go. Be on your guard.
Well, that's an intimidating amount of snow. What the what? Whoa. I swear the spotability of Death Lords and Death Overlords is bullshit.
Protection, our maker.
Ah. You know, I almost wonder why bother with the gate if it's gonna pull up that quickly. Like, put it in place, then pull it up if you're gonna show it. Don't make it a snap to. Like show off the mechanism a little, you know? It's a little too fast, just like a half second slower, I'd say. You know, like snap it to, show the gate, pull the gate. Problem solved. In my opinion. Like, it's a very slick and coordinated to do,
There are
but
dark magics.
black book.
Work here. Ready yourself.
Uh-oh.
This book. It seems wrong somehow.
Uh-oh.
The time comes soon when... What?
Uh-oh.
Who are you to dare set foot here? Ah. You are dragonborn.
Took you that
I
long,
can
huh?
feel it. And yet... So you have slain Alduin. Well done. I could have slain him myself back when I
Says
walked the
you.
earth. But I chose a different path. You have no idea of the true power a dragonborn can wield.
Says you.
This realm is beyond. You have no power here. And it is only a matter of time before Solstheim is also mine.
Ha,
I
not if I have
already
anything to
control
say
the
about it.
minds of its people. Soon they will finish building my temple, and I can return home. Send
So
him
your
back
plan
where he
can be
came
taken
from.
out by a sledgehammer and careful
He can await my
corralling
arrival
of people.
with the rest of Tamriel.
Oh, ain't that a joy?
What happened to you? You read the book and then... It seemed... What happened to you? You read the book and then... It seemed as though you were not really here. I could see you, but also see through you.
I saw Mirik. I'm pretty sure that was the librarian for him.
Where? Where is he? Can we reach him? Can we kill him?
Eventually. Reading this book took me where he was.
This is a dangerous thing, then. We should return to my village and show this to my father. Perhaps Storn can make sense of what is going on.
I hope so.
There looks to be a way out through here.
Well, we have started hostilities. Oh, lovely. Alright, lead the way, Frea. Or is it Frey? Oh. More to say? Okay, more to say.
We must tell Storn what we have seen. You see that green light? That
Yes.
comes from the Windstone,
Really?
where my people work against their will. They must be freed soon.
Understood. Usually don't make stopping tides, but, okay.
The village is just ahead. Storn has used his magic to raise a barrier around it, protecting the few of us left. That the barrier is still there is a good sign.
Well, here I was thinking I was missing a side quest, and really I was just dodging the main storyline again. Interesting routing choice.
Father, I have returned. There is yet hope.
Frea, what news do you bring? Is there a way to free our people?
No, but I have brought someone who has seen things. He has confirmed that Mirak is indeed behind the suffering of our people.
I feared that it would be so.
But how is that possible? After all this time?
I fear there is too much we do not yet know.
Please, tell Storm what has happened.
So you have seen things, yes?
Yep.
My magic grows weak, and so does the barrier around our village. Time is short. Tell me what you know.
Mirak appears to be pulling to do.
How do you know this?
I read a
The
book. I
legends
saw.
speak of that place. Terrible battles fought at the temple. The dragons burning it to the ground in rage.
Huh.
They speak also of something worse than dragons buried within. Difficult to imagine, but if true, it means what I feared has come to pass. Mirak was never truly gone, and now has returned. If you could go to this place and see him, are you like Mirak? Are you dragonborn?
Yes, I am.
Then perhaps you are connected with him. The old tales say that he too was dragonborn.
So if we're both dragonborn,
I am unsure. It may mean
Fair.
that you could save us, or it may mean that you could bring about our destruction. But our time here is running out. The few of us left free of control cannot protect ourselves for much longer. You must go to Saring's Watch. Learn there the word that Mirak learned long ago, and use that knowledge on the windstorm. You may be able to break the hold on our people there, and free them from control. Some dark influence wields power over them, forces them to forget themselves and act against their nature. At first, it was only during the night, but now every moment is spent building some strange shrine around the windstorm. I believe if the shrine can be destroyed, the skull will be free once more.
alright. So why do I need to learn the word?
Mirak is behind what is happening to our village. And so the knowledge he has gained as Dragonborn is at the heart of it.
Ah,
You are Dragonborn as well. You too can wield this power, perhaps to a better end.
hopefully. And what more you know about
Much
Mirak?
of what was known has been lost to the ages. He was Dragonborn, and yet he served the dragons.
Okay.
A priest in their order, highly esteemed and very powerful. Then he turned
That does sound like
against
problems.
becoming something they feared. He was defeated long ago, but it seems he was never really destroyed.
Well, that seems to be a
I'll
recurring
make
theme,
a
unfinished
shot.
business.
If anyone can help us now, it is you.
For a shaman, you
It
fight
was
pretty well.
Scarf the Giant, our former chieftain, who taught me the ways of battle.
Really?
He was a great bear of a man, and a fearsome warrior. I used to be terrified of him when I was a little girl. I was a restless and angry child, and Scarf taught me swordplay, so that I could, as he used to say, put that fire to good use. He was a great man, and a good leader. I miss him dearly.
Your mother?
She died when I was very young.
My condolences.
She was caught in a terrible snowstorm while returning home from gathering firewood. You must understand that for the Skal, life is a constant hardship. We take nothing for granted. We cannot afford to. Between the wolves, the weather, and the threats in the south, even a simple task like gathering wood for the fire can turn deadly in an instant.
Death comes for
We
us all.
Skal do not fear death. We know we will return to the All-Maker and be born anew. Life never truly ends. Death is just a passage from one form to the next.
I must admit, I wish they spent a
Farewell,
little more
outsider.
time on these, but...
Do not disturb us.
Ah, backfire lonesome, huh? Now, let's see, what do they want us to do here? Learn the word of power. Okay, well... Let's see what we can do about that. gorgeous. Almost makes you want to take up hiking. Yeah, I should hike more. To be fair, in the land of snow and cheese, there are a lot of activities better started before the snow flies, or as it melts, than when it shows up. Though, if you're willing to part with the cash for a decent pair of snowshoes, you can make that no never mind. Am I heading into trouble again? I feel like I'm heading into trouble again. Oh, hey, bunny. Give me a start. You can keep the rest. And we slide out real smooth. That went really well. In fact, that went a little too well. And away I go. You know, the last episode I had so much trouble with fall damage, and today, not so much. Okay, a little bit of trouble with fall damage. Alright. Let's do a little reading. I'm not sure they got a interface for that, but hey. If it lets me free some people from compulsion, terrific! I'm not a fan of magical domination or compulsion. I mean, I like a Under Geese quest as much as the next fellow, but...
Our eyes once were blinded.
Now through him, we see.
Hey folks, time to get going. Wow! Oh, brother. Well, this is a new and Lovecraftian monstrosity. Oh, I'm taking everything. Hey, everybody live! Terrific! Everybody to the village, quickly, quickly. Come on, folks.
I don't know how I got here.
Fair.
This is both fascinating and terrifying.
Indeed.
Who are you? What am I
Friend.
doing here?
Don't worry about it.
I must be going mad.
Don't worry about it.
Thank you, my friend. You have set us free.
Allmaker bless you. You have saved us.
Terrific! Now let's see what we can do about this for other people. Honestly, Trashkin, one of my least favorite factions back in good old D&D in Faerun was the Red Wizards of Fey, because they had a nasty tendency to put people under compulsion, domination, so on and so forth. And let's leave it at when I got to choose a Paladin of Freedom, when they loosened up the old alignment requirements. I was real happy to play that. That seems new. Did I just not notice that the entire while? Oh, hey. Nice. Just slide on it. Hey! Okay, terrific. The Shaman's Hut. Hey.
You have prevailed.
Yep, your people are free.
So it is. You have proven yourself an ally to the Skull, and so the Skull shall be allies to you.
Okay, so what now?
If you have released the Windstone and broken the hold on my people, perhaps you can do the same for the rest of Solstheim. I doubt it will fully stop whatever Mirak is doing, but it may slow his progress.
Hey, I'll take Pyrrhic victory at this point. That's enough. I need to stop him
I
now.
cannot help with that. None here can. You will need the knowledge Mirak himself learned. You will need to learn more about this black book.
So tell me more about it.
Mirak had this? This does not look like something of the dragon cult.
Because it
is a
isn't.
darkling, unnatural. I would have nothing to do with it. But the dark elf wizard Neloth.
Oh, the guy in the
He
mushroom.
came to us some time ago, asking about black books. I believe he knows a great deal about them. Perhaps too much. Seek him out to the south. Be cautious, dragonborn. There is something else at work here.
Okay. Do you know anything about
Our
these?
traditions do not speak of them, but they and Mirak are connected.
Okay, which
Read
is
a
so
black
far.
book and saw him. And the book's power comes from the same dark source as that which corrupted the Windstone.
Yeah, I was
But
sensing a fiend with
beware.
tentacles there.
You are now walking the same road as Mirak.
Understood. So what do you think Neil?
He also is searching for them. In fact, he has already found one. He showed it to me when he came here.
Ah.
It was very like the one you found in Mirak's temple. A thing of dark magic, not of the Allmaker.
Ah. So what happened when it
The
shouted?
power of the stone had been corrupted. It was the source of the influence that had taken control of the skull. Your shout broke whatever evil will controlled the stone, and restored its true nature as a conduit of the Allmaker's gifts. Freeing the other stones will diminish whatever dark influence is spreading across Solstheim.
Other stones?
Yes. There are 6 sacred stones. Wind, water, earth, beast, sun, and tree. Through them, the oneness of the land is maintained. Frea saw that the tree stone now stands imprisoned in Mirak's new temple. I doubt that you can free it until his power is broken. But you may be able to cleanse the other stones. Even if this does not stop Mirak, it surely will delay his return.
So the
You
Allmaker?
are an outsider, and I don't know if I can make you understand. I will try.
Well, treat me as you would a
The
small child. in
Allmaker
this.
is the maker of all things. And it is from the All-Maker that life flows like a great river. As all rivers must return to the sea, so all life returns in time to the All-Maker. I know our ways must seem strange to you, but the 9 gods of the Empire are equally strange to us.
Ah, I see you still doing it. And Jarl?
As shaman of Skull Village, I serve as both a guide and a healer, as well as a keeper of traditions. I also remind the Skull to live as one with nature, and to honor the will of the All-Maker, so that we will be worthy to join him in death.
Okay. Well, that's all the info
All-Maker
there.
shall
For many years now, I have attended to Storm, learning his ways. Farewell, outsider.
Let's leave you to it. They're an excellent companion, no doubt, because I, for one, love anybody that does dual axes. Well, let's see what they want us to do now. Let's put off the path of knowledge for just a beat. Well, the beast sounds fairly close. What's that stuff? Well, let's set out. People to free, compulsions to fight, mages to oust. We got a busy day. Hey boys, how you doing? You wouldn't happen to feel like fighting an eldritch abomination? Alright, here goes.
Go!
Slaughterfish eggs. Guess they're popular transdimensionally. Alright, boys. Head on home. I'll see you at the hall. Well, I suppose we might as well help out our neighbors to the south. Sunstone? Why not? It's on the way. We got a busy day of revolution. We got some insurrections to host, to lead, follow through on. Trashkin, if there's one thing I love, it's monkeying with magical savory. This is one thing I do like doing. It's reading revolts. Well, that was real slick. You should be proud of that. Slickest bear in Solstein right there. Waste not, want not, Trashkin. Waste not, want not. Alright, let's see about that. Ah, there she be. Now let's help him out. Oh, what we got? Ash Spawn! How's it going? You gonna run? Took out a fair few hoppers in his time. Gonna have to make a trip home after this. Good thing there's something to take there. Alright, folks, I'll have you out of this in a jiff.
Our hands once were idle.
Go! You might want to get away from there, folks. Ooh, I'm not even seeing what's going on because we're in the torso, but it must have been impressive. Yeah, why not?
Sarah,
Well, good luck to you, friend.
there's something you need.
What happened?
Oh, I saved a boatload of reavers. Oh, fair enough. We'll call it even today. We'll call it even today. Right. Oh, that is quite the walk. This is the Waterstone. I'm thinking home then. Nobody seems to be going hostile, which I appreciate. Shame about the Schildstriders, though, eh? They're like the one thing I recognize in Morrowind every time. I might be cutting this session just a little short because well, I do have other episodes to get to this day. Because my my schedule got a little truncated due to power outage. To be fair, hats off to the local public service. They got that turned around in about 2 hours time. And part of that outage might have been having to shut things down, but a transformer went, which was actually like a block and a half away through Forestland, and we saw it pop. We saw the arc flash. And let me tell you, Trashkin, given the amount of stuff between here and there, in just terms of shading, that's impressive and terrifying all on its own. Because we, the arc flash from that was something to write home about, let me tell you. Not maybe if you see these things on the regular, but due to the inclement weather, when I hear the word ice storm, I know we're in for it. So I've definitely got to salt the drive before the snow starts falling again. Hopefully that's the last bag of sand, because one of the joys of living in the land of snow and cheese is the only place you can get salt very often is the big box stores, and unfortunately the big box stores have a nasty tendency to stop selling it at the end of January and February, or at least they don't replenish. So by March, you're left with very often a single half pallet of salt, and whatever's on it's whatever's on it. If it doesn't match what you need, tough luck. If you didn't keep a spare throughout the season and you run through, you're just high and dry, because, you know, like they don't see the need for salt in storm season up here, which March is very often storm season. Occasionally April, but on the whole March. And let me tell you, I will take most formats of Summer Storm over winter. All right. So one more down. Oh, twosies. That's a new one. Hey, friend. Ooh, somebody has some taste. Alright, folks. It's been terrific. You have a good one. Give the captain my regards.
If you're looking for supplies,
I'm asking myself why Mirak was making us build these shrines. And I'm afraid the answer will be far worse than any of us can imagine.
Oh, I'd be surprised. But yeah, so that delayed recording. I was going to get stuff done last night, but it was only 2 hours, but like the power went out, I'm like, well, now seems like a terrific time to sleep. And then checking the after action reports. The goofy little gift lamp I got from
I've been looking for you.
Oh.
Let's see. Got this from a pretty excited looking dark elf around Raven Rock. He said it was important I got. Looks like that's it. Got to go.
Terrific. We got plenty to do. Alright. So, Trashkin, I'm going to take the time, check the old record time, fix myself some toast, maybe a bagel, and see what to get to next. Uno momento. Well, Trashkin, while I was out tending to the drive, go figure, the internet connection broke, but hey, fortunately this isn't an always online. So much for sneaking in a session of Darktide, which is what I've been spending most of the vacation from horror samplers doing, honestly. They revamped things a little bit. Basically, you can prioritize the weapon abilities you want most with the blessing system and the mastery system. Downside is now I have like 3 level 30 agents and a level 20 the Lobies, the Psyker, and all of them do not have access to that mastery, so that's kind of butt. I mean, a few Lobie rounds and a little focus can probably catch me up pretty lickety-split. Fishing supplies. Well, that's the first fishing spot we've found here. Well, a bunch of half-naked men walking around.
What was that?
Oh, that's a new one. Where bars? Definitely not just a big like Pamprophilia. Clearly, this is custom work. Honeycomb on a werebear. Really, game? You went there? You know, if they hadn't swung at me, I would have let well enough alone, but no. We good, boys? Yep. Hey, it's a niche party.
Must go back and get it.
believe it.
Neither can I.
Everyone dead. Everyone but me. Oh, that treasure. Must go back and get it.
I shot right past it, didn't I? Yep.
Oh, that treasure. I can't believe
How's
it.
it going, Foxo? Yeah, so the internet decided to go down. It appears to be a fine day for gremlins. Fortunately, I have plenty of games preloaded and emergency novels for just such situations, but does make uploading on time a little trickier. We'll see how that plays out. Oh, there it is. Alright, folks, I'll have you out in a jiff.
And when the world shall listen. Go!
Oh. A lurker vindicated. Oh, for Pete's sake. Well, at least it's a regular. Thanks for not making me use Dragonborn. Appreciate it.
It takes a strong will to command the dragons.
I hadn't seen it with my own eyes.
Perhaps you aren't as powerful as you think.
In all my years, I've never seen such a thing.
Yeah.
Thank you. We will meet again soon.
Jerk!
I haven't seen it with my own eyes.
In all my years, I've never seen
When the
such
tide
dead,
goes, we'll go with
In
it.
all my years, I've never seen such a thing.
Well, jerk. Well, I suppose. Let's see what our erstwhile Dark Elf wrote us. Or were we just told to meander on out? Get lost. Nobody wants you around, man. You're bad news. Well, that's all them stones freed except the tree. Oh, I gotta admit, I'm most frustrated with the net being down. Like, power, whoopity-doo, I can always run the cell phone for a minute and lean on the batteries that I keep around. I keep one major. I had to cycle out the olders because they just weren't charging as well or as long as they used to. Which I said it once, I've said it a dozen times. Please properly dispose of your rechargeables. They're actually, lithium packs are actually the leading cause of fires in trash heaps and recycling centers. Please don't give those to us. We don't want them.
Because of you, my life has meaning again. Sarah?
So, how are things?
Brasla's been nice enough to show me how to swing a pickaxe. She's an old hat when it comes to digging up ebony. I may not be an expert at it yet, but it's good to be back at work and have some coin in my pockets. Farewell, friend.
Get out of the trash jobless, walk back into town, already have a job. Excuse me. Get stuck in a trance, wake back up, walk into town, already have a job. Well, let's see what our friend dug up. And how much gold he needs now. Hey, I expect to bankroll this process. I don't need an immediate payoff. Hey, that's looking like something. Hey, buddy, old pal.
Oh, it's you.
Yep. So
This isn't good. We only got a little ways in. Before I could blink, all the miners were dead, and I was next in line. This is what I get for skimping on labor. Well, unless you want to deal with the Draugr. Might be over either way. It looked like a dead end before the place started crawling. We could have missed something, though. I don't know. Any luck?
Not yet.
Just finish the job. If you want back in a couple of hours, I'll start packing up.
Huh? Alright, I got you. Ooh, unlucky. I still swear to God the spot on Drug or Death Lords is bullshit. You know, it feels weird, dungeons that come on the installment plan. You know what I mean? I mean, they're not a bad gag, but... Oops, I'm water walking. Don't mind if I do. Don't mind if I do. Water walking, you say? Plus 10 enchanting. Oh, they're heavy armor. Well, hell. Water walking. Well, that was certainly worth 1,000 gold and 5 lives. Give or take. I don't know what's a huffin'. How's it going? I could hear you breathing from the door, buddy. You might want to have that looked at.
Any luck?
Yep. Dealt, and there's a way past.
Perhaps there's some hope for us yet. Now, I have to go recruit some more miners. It won't be easy, seeing as none of their friends came back from the first attempt. We'll have to sweeten the pot a bit this time. I think I'll...
Here you go.
I never get tired of...
Try not to die this time.
It'll take me a few days to dig up some more laborers, but swing back when you get a chance. See how we're doing.
Okay. Well, that was, nice and easy. Well, let's see about this path of knowledge business, shall we? Just make for the volcano, and, if we hit the sneech, we've gotten a little too far. Yep, there's my handiwork again. Wonder where those would despawn. Ah, Trashkin, I just had a thought. Imagine a one spawn only run of Skyrim. Ugh. Horrible. Well, you better kill everything there. Don't want to backtrack. Followed by, ah man, I'm out of things to kill. Or do you just take the most ineffective weapon known to man and batter your way into 100% everything? Another friggin' mage duel! Thought I left this nonsense back in Sky. And a lurker. Ah, I got quite the robust Luki to them. I thought that was a coming. Oop. Again, my main complaint about fireballs is fire, unlike the others, just do extra damage over time. Everything else has like a side. Ooh, I'll take that salt pile. Never too rich to take a salt pile. And why not? It's on the way. No, the main downside of recording and rendering the same day for me is apparently the PC XX2, the PlayStation 2 emulator I roll, which I'd like to move to a software modded PS2, but time, money, effort, you know? And obviously I'd have to pick up a capture card for that. Which, those are the barriers to that. I'd love to run it, but it also comes with the downside of, I don't believe software mods allow for save states, but being able to slap in a hard drive on a fat PS2, the old school model, would be fantastic to me. And then just software mod the hell out of that. But daydreaming aside, you know, I see why the soundtrack keeps getting pulled for background tabletop music. Boy howdy. Alright, here we are.
Damn that. Uh-huh.
Hello.
I don't care if he's a master wizard. He can't treat me like... That fetcher told me to fix his house.
Huh?
If I don't, he'll find a new mycologist who will. Decades of loyal service, and he'd just throw me out like yesterday's breakfast.
Ooh. So what do you need?
3 taproots soaked in the headwaters of the Harstrad River. I'm an old woman. I can't possibly make that trip. It's way too dangerous. If you get some taproots, I'll pay you to dip them in the headwaters and bring them to me.
Agreed. Well, you can
It's
tell me about
special
them.
to the Spriggans. They seem to like to gather there. Something about the waters attracts them. There are bound to be some there. So be careful.
Okay.
Where do you think? Although sometimes you can buy them from alchemists.
Well,
Yes.
where'd you come from?
That was a lifetime ago. I was just a young girl when Red Mountain erupted. Master Neloth was already old. My mother put me on a boat to Skyrim. The last time I ever saw her, she was standing on the dock as my ship sailed away.
Ugh. So what do you do?
I am his mycologist. He may have grown Tel Mithrin by himself, but I nurture it. Mushrooms and fungi are my life's work. When I saw Tel Mithrin, I knew I had to be here. I've learned so much since then. Me? No. It's Telvanni magic at its best. He brought the cuttings with him from Morrowind, and used sorcery to grow them.
Okay, well, that's all the questions I got.
Before I light your steps.
Back out the way I came. Ah, yes, the indeterminate marker again. Fair enough. Fair enough. Hobbit hole in a mushroom. Don't think I don't know where you got the idea for round doors from. Ooh. Well, that's one way. Whoa! Easy.
You again? Didn't I see you in Raven Rock?
Yes, I'm here to know where to find the black books.
You refer to the tomes of esoteric knowledge that old Hermaeus Mora has scattered throughout the world? Is this somehow connected to your search for Mira?
Yes. I found a black book. I need to find more.
Found one? Yes. And you read it too, didn't you? Don't try to deny it. You've got the look.
You're acting pretty weird, friend.
Dangerous knowledge is still knowledge and therefore useful. Usually turns out to be the most useful, in my experience.
I'm reminded of the Hunter's Survival Guide by We Wed Shed Productions, aka Big Fat Socialist. If you haven't seen Trashkin, they're terrific. You should check them out. I also wholeheartedly recommend Immersion Breakers, which is a bunch of shorts about a campaign. That didn't happen, but then, like, the joke characters kind of took on their own life, and it grew out of proportion. The Old Fortuna arc is hilarious. So, I gotta know what Mirik knows if I want to stop him, so...
That is a dangerous path indeed. Hermaeus Mora gives nothing away for free. You may end up like Mirak, of course. 2 power-mad dragonborn. It could be very interesting.
Me being me, I doubt it, but do you know where I can find another?
Oh, yes. They're not hard to locate once you know how to look for them. I
Which
have
would
one
be?
here that I've been using to locate more.
You have one?
Yes, I haven't been idle while this fascinating madness engulfed Solstheim. But my book isn't what you're looking for. I'm quite sure it is unconnected with this Mirak. But I do know where to find a black book that can help you.
Why won't the book here help me?
It is clearly not associated, and I'm not talking about Hermaeus Mora. These black books are... No, what you're looking for is a specific book, presumably because Mirak's power...
So you know where to find
I
this
do.
book?
I haven't been able to get it, though. But maybe together we can unlock the secrets that Dwemer left behind.
Well, it's worth a shot. Oh, what do they have to do with the books?
Forbidden knowledge was somewhat of a specialty of the dwarves, eh? You don't think they would just leave it alone, do you?
Not really.
It seems the ancient Dwemer discovered this book and took it to study. I found their reading room in the ruins of Nachardak. The book is there, but it's sealed in a protective case, which I wasn't able to open.
Funny you
But
should
perhaps the
mention
two
not
of
being
us
able to open.
together will be able to get at the book. To Nachardak, then. Follow me. I hope this is important. Nachardak. They seem to have believed this one to be particularly... Hermaeus Mora has always tried to seduce mortals into his... Where the black books actually came from, no one really knows. Apparently, time is more malleable if you're the Daedric Prince of Fate and Destiny.
Huh.
Well, find her. Tell her I want apple cabbage stew with some canis root tea.
Why don't you make your own?
I am a master wizard of the House Telmani.
So heating water should be a simple task for you, you ponce. I'm not your
Obviously
servant.
not. Are you what? I suppose you want. Please, oh hero of Skyrim, please find Verona. I shall be ever so grateful.
You're a
Let's
jerk.
be on our way then.
Okay, I suppose this is where I'm calling it, because this could get involved real quick. So we're gonna set up a save. That's where we're gonna call it, Trashkin. So I'd like to thank you all for coming out. I'd like to thank you all for watching. I've been your humble host, Raspa Trashbear. And if you enjoyed yourself, you can always subscribe and help out the channel. Join the Trashkin around the trash fire. We always have plenty of videos, plenty of snacks, plenty of drinks, plenty of seats, plenty of space, and plenty of wood for the trash fire. But if you do have to depart us now, I'd like to remind you all to count your spoons, hydrate, medicate, and take care of yourselves as best you can. Don't forget to tell the people you love you give a good damn. Go play some games. Good night, and I'll see you all in the next one.